I will tell you the diabetic miracle.
My last hemoglobin A1C went from 15.8 to a 6.4. My triglycerides went from 1,112, was it, to 112. My overall cholesterol is 209, but that was from coming down from 350 something. So, and that was only 2 months after going completely whole food, plant based. About 4 to 5 years ago, I watched Forks Over Knives and decided to switch to a vegan diet with more of an intention of being a better socially conscious in animal rights and animal equality and environmental factors rather than more physical. Really, at the time I wasn't diagnosed with diabetes. I was living my vegan junk food diet, thinking I was healthy for 4 years, and then I didn't feel. I started to have increased thirst, increased urination, headaches, problems with my vision. So I made an appointment with a new PCP, and that's when my numbers came back kind of astronomically high. Then I went back and rewatched everything and kind of got into the community, so to speak, and everybody was speaking highly about this Mastering Diabetes program and how they were kind of breaking new ground and talking about or suggesting things which the diabetes community hadn't really heard of before, kind of the antithesis of what they've been preaching. And it really struck home because at first, when I was first diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, I was scared. I was scared S-less. And I was in the hands of a doctor, and he was an older gentleman. He said, well, you got to go on metformin, and you have high blood pressure, so you need, lisinopril, you need blood pressure medication, you got to start losing weight. Here's the the ADA's recommended, all this stuff you hear time and time again. I was on the medicines for a while, and then all of a sudden, I started to get the symptoms again. The blurred vision, the headaches, the frequent urination, the thirst. And I took my blood sugar, and it was fasting. I think it was 160 or 170 in the morning. So I made another appointment with the doctor, and he's like, well, we got to up your metformin to, 1,000 milligrams twice a day. And I'm like, well, that doesn't sound like a solution to this problem. This sounds like we're going to keep going down this roller coaster for the next 40 years or however many I've left of my life. I first read Reversing Diabetes by Dr. Barnard, and then I got really into Mastering Diabetes. I think Dr. Barnard's great, and I think that book is great, but I think Mastering Diabetes kind of takes it to the next level. And I said, that's it. I'm not taking this medicine anymore. I'm not taking metformin. It's not doing anything, and I'm going plant-based. And it's funny because I didn't realize quite how bad it was till I started reading Mastering Diabetes and how serious the type 2 diabetes can be. You hear about it in passing, and when you're younger, oh, he's got diabetes, he's got high sugar, but you don't really, unless you research and go down that route, you don't understand how serious and how life-threatening it can be. So I got scared, and then I found Mastering Diabetes. Started following the Mastering Diabetes philosophy and plan, and was eating a tremendous amount of fruits, giant salads for lunch, meal prepping on Sundays for dinners for the week. Amazing now that it seems so blasé to me because I've read so many people's stories, and follow social media in the groups, and people, food tastes different. Food tastes amazing again, and in a way that I never remember food tasting. It takes on a different meaning. It's like you treasure the simple things more because the simple things have an